What's going on, guys? JSGC 171 here, and we're here for another Man City transfer update. So I'm just going to get this one in quickly. I did promise a Premier League transfer update. That'll probably come possibly Sunday or Monday. I don't normally post on a Sunday, so probably Monday, because I'm going to be doing a Kyle Walker welcome to Man City tomorrow for that video, so I'll put the Premier League one back. And there's a lot to get through in the Premier League, and there's a lot to get through in here. So as mentioned, Kyle Walker has now signed for Man City, £45 million deal, with £5 million in add-ons takes it to £50 million. Not like the newspapers are reporting, which is a £55 million deal. It's actually a £50 million deal. Still makes him the joint most expensive defender. He's English. Man City missed out on Dani Alves. We already know that. We've already done a video on that. Please check that out. I'll leave a link in at the end. We missed out on Dani Alves. He joined PSG after offering him double his wage of what Man City were willing to offer. So they're speeding things up. We've managed to negotiate the extra £5–10 million ish, and they've got that deal now sorted. So we've now got a right back to take on our pre-season tour, which is good because we've got a few weeks now for Kyle Walker to get used to Pep Guardiola's system, which, if I'm honest with you, isn't too dissimilar to what Pochettino's is at Tottenham, so it shouldn't take him too long to settle in. And if the rumours are to be relieved, we're also meant to be closing in on Benjamin Mendy. He's meant to be joining very, very soon. Now, in my last video I did with Dani Alves, I also posted an update there. He put on Instagram a picture of him in the UK shorts, which was pretty weird. He's then gone on Twitter, and he's also tweeted with the little eyes looking away that said that Benjamin Mendy is closing in on Man City. He's been left out of Monaco's pre-season little camp in Switzerland. So they claim that he's injured, so he's meant to be signing over the weekend, so we'll see if we end up getting a left-back too. But it finally looks like things are speeding along. Now, in terms of the attacker, we haven't got anything. Bonucci isn't joining Man City, he's joining AC Milan. £35 million deal. Rest assured, if that was an English team involved, it'd be $50 million plus. But £35 million deal is an excellent deal for AC Milan, so he's not joining. So whether Man City going for a centre-back, Man City going to sell Adebayo on loan to make room for a centre-back, we'll have to see as the window develops. But I think they're just focusing on the right and left back at the moment, and we've still got Benjamin Mendy to sign and probably one more wing back, either on the right or the left. Could be Ryan Bertrand, in my opinion. Now, to the outs for Man City, Hart is closing on a loan. That could be completed as soon as possibly today when I'm putting this video out there, or it could be done over the weekend, which I'm expecting to. It's a loan deal to West Ham. I'm not sure how much of the wage they're paying, but they'll be paying at least some of the wage. So that eases Man City's wage problem. However, we're not getting a fee for him. It's another year ticked down on his contract, and I feel like we're just loaning him out until eventually we can release him, which is such a shame for Hart, because he's actually a really good goalkeeper, certainly better than what Man City have treated him like, and he's certainly a lot better than what the clubs that are coming in are treating him like. They just don't want to pay for him, and I feel real sorry for him. It's a desperate situation, and I'm sure he wants to get some game time, and he wants to be West Ham's #1 so he can close in on being England's #1, particularly for the World Cup as that follows at the end of the upcoming season. Now, Ntcham A.Garcia, which I've not actually mentioned, has joined NAC Breda on a season-long loan, which is a good loan deal. Celina has joined Ipswich on loan. That's until the end of the season, and that's another good deal for Man City. So we're starting to see some youngsters. I'm not going to be covering all the youngsters because there's a lot of youngsters to get through. Man City are signing a lot of youngsters also from abroad. We're meant to be signing some lad from, I think, Mexico for £10 million or something, and loaning him out to Girona. Just check that out online. You'll see that Man City are doing a lot of businesses like them. But these players probably won't ever play for Man City, or we won't see them for years and years and years. So I'll cover them in a loan report when I get round to doing the loan report for next season. But in terms of transfer updates, I don't know anything about them. I can't tell you any details. So it's just the club signing players basically for other teams to buy. But Man City are paying it because they've got the money, and then giving it to them, basically. We've seen similar deals with Moy, with Enquiries, and, you know, that was all just for Melbourne City's benefit, but particularly Enquiries. So, you know, I don't really see what Man City's getting from this, but there's a lot of deals like that happening this window as well. I'll try and get some clarification on what's happening with these ones coming from South America, but I've seen links with clubs in Mexico, clubs in Argentina. It seems to be the way of the world, but it's nothing extravagant. It's not like Gabriel Jesus' £27 million eagerly anticipated transfer that we had last summer, so it's not anything wowzer, but it's something to keep an eye out on for. And if you just type in any of the players that are getting linked with Man City, you will see them, and I will cover them in a loan report. Now, I don't think there's a lot else for me to get through. Please do leave in the comments any players that you want me to see to announce. And that's kind of it for the last transfer update. The only other transfer update we have is a £4.6 million deal, which has seen Ntcham, I think his name's pronounced, head to Celtic, which is a great move for him. But it possibly might mean that Patrick Roberts is staying at Man City. I'm waiting to see if he's getting included in the tour. He has been training with the first team, along with a couple of the other younger players, including Adebayo, which suggests maybe he isn't going out on loan. I'm intrigued to see if they sell Joe Hart, which goalkeeper they're going to promote for the third choice goalkeeper. That'll need clarifying at some point. Hopefully the US tour will announce that as well when that gets announced. So that's to happen over the weekend because they head out on Monday. Hopefully we'll have Mendy's deal done too. If Mendy's deal is done over the weekend, I will do an introduction for him, and the Premier League transfer update will be delayed another day because I do love doing the little welcome back. So look out for the Kyle Walker one tomorrow, and we're looking out for Benjamin Mendy at some point, hopefully, fingers crossed as well, and hopefully it doesn't go dead like the Dani Alves transfer did for that. So we'll see you for the next Man City transfer update, which will be up next Friday. It's been JSGC 171. Hope you all have a nice day. Peace. Ciao for now.